Hello, you're watching Proactive. Here's a look at some of the small cap news we've been covering over the past week. RC Fornex Finance Director Rob Shepherd says the company is now a fundamentally different business. New hires in sales, tech and governance are driving change, with revenues targeting just shy of £6 million for full year 26. The order book's growing and defence spending clarity could accelerate that further.
We have, I think, through the first half, we've got some £4.3 million worth of orders in the pipe. And so that's through FY26 and FY27, and we can see the steady increase year on year.
Helix Exploration just became the first helium producer in Montana. CEO Bo Sear says no other publicly listed helium explorer has hit production in just 22 months from IPO. 3 wells are live, with offtake partners visiting the site in coming weeks.
It has always been our mandate to get into production and then enter into those offtake agreements. It's really important that we do it this way because the offtakers, the distributors, want to actually see that helium is coming out of the plant in pure form. But before all of this, we have talked to several offtakers, and now we will be having offtakers on site over the coming weeks.
EMV Capital and portfolio company Dname It are tackling errors in large-scale DNA sequencing. Think false positives and false negatives at massive scale, the kind of cracks exposed during COVID PCR testing. Commercial pilots are underway with over 500 samples already prepared.
Blood testing for various types of cancer, prenatal testing. Those are 2 huge growth areas, very big markets, both in the EU and in the US. And we see that as the first place that we will go to commercialize the product.
Pantheon International posted a 4.9% NAV increase and a 26.7% share price rise in its latest half year. The discount to NAV has narrowed from 40% to 28%, though the team says it's still too wide. It spent close to £43 million on buybacks and sharpened its manager selection.
PIN's distribution rate improved from 12% at the year end to 15% during the 6-month period we're reporting on. And PIN has remained cash generative as well. Over the last 10 years, it's produced a total of £1.5 billion of net cash. So we have agreed a clear strategic plan with the board, and with all these actions underway, we're confident that PIN is well positioned to deliver improved NAV progression over the medium term.
GCP Infrastructure Investments is celebrating 15 years since IPO with a total NAV return of around 183%. CEO Phil Kent explains the portfolio spans renewables, PFI assets and social housing, all backed by long-term public sector revenues. It's a debt-focused income-first strategy built around capital preservation.
And over that time, we've delivered a total NAV return of around 183%. So really strong performance. We've paid a stable, sustainable dividend for the last 15 years. That dividend is currently a 7 pence per share dividend target, and that's on a share price of around 78 pence where we are today. So that's around a 9% dividend yield on share price.
Follow us and subscribe on YouTube, our social channels, and on proactiveinvestors.co.uk.